Isn't it so hard to say no sometimes? You rehearse it in your head. You tell yourself you're going to do it this time. You're going to say no. But then the moment comes and you freeze and you say yes again. And then you beat yourself up afterwards, right? If this sounds familiar, this is not a willpower issue. This is an issue of your nervous system response, and the fear underneath that's driving it actually makes perfect sense. Because for so many people pleasers, saying no doesn't just feel awkward, it actually feels dangerous. Because your body is remembering that in your past, when you said no, it often led to disappointment, to conflict, to rejection, and to punishment, and even just outright danger. Right? So now, as an adult, even a small no can feel like a risk to safety itself. And here's the part most people don't realize, which is that your ability to say no, therefore, is not a weakness or a flaw. It's actually a powerful act of self-love and self-protection. Right? Where somewhere deep inside of you, a part of you still believes that saying no means losing love or putting yourself in danger. So of course you freeze, of course you panic. And it's not because you're broken, it's because you're still trying to keep yourself safe and loved, even at the expense of other things that you may really need and care about in life as well. Okay? So here is a softer way to begin, right? No pressure, only if you want. So when you think about the last time you tried to say no and froze up, ask yourself, in that moment, what would I need to believe in order to feel safe while I say no? What would I need to believe? What would need to be true in my life for me to say no and still feel safe saying no? This is the question that opens a completely new door. Because when you say no, it's not about being harsh or being mean or being whatever. It's about being clear and actually honest. And when your body starts to trust, right, that you can be honest and clear and still be loved, saying no when it's the right time to say no will become natural. It will become kind. It will become an act of honesty, right? Not an act of putting yourself in danger. Okay. And now all of the stuff we're talking about here comes as a part of a program I designed called the People Pleasing Reset Program, which is meant to help you walk gently through this shift we're talking about. Right? Not by forcing better boundaries or making you more assertive, but by healing the underlying fear in us that makes saying no feel dangerous in the first place. Right? Because the reality is, you don't have to keep living in this survival flight or fight mode where you have to either not say no, right, or feel safe, but not both. There is another way, right? And if this calls to you, the program is available. You can start anytime. But even if not, I want you to know that you are allowed to choose yourself with love and with safety and with no apology. There is a way to get there.